What is going on, y'all? It is your boy, Big Tug, back in the streaming life. Chat, I hope you've had a good Friday. I hope you've had a good week. I hope December's been good, and I hope everybody has a great Christmas and a Happy New Year's. But we're back in Madden. We're gonna keep doing the LB career. What are they doing? Why am I not getting any points? I prevented a touchdown twice. Do you guys think I should get a PlayStation camera? Oh, should have just stayed up the middle.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Crap, boys, we're getting sloppy.
On one, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Ah. We tried. We tried to get that gold. We got a little sloppy.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Hey, oh, James is in the house. Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
The Bengals defense set to go to work 2-0 on the young season. And we'll shine a light bright on this man.
Oh, I did. I made it be known on Discord.
Now the first running back drafted in April, this is Breece Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that.
18 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers. He certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble.
Oh.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan
Okay,
was to
that
get to the
makes sense.
quarterback
That
and knock
works.
the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly
Probably run this up for maybe an hour
The
or
Bengals
so.
ready to go on this next defensive possession. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down. On first down, Wilson got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, he down.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
How about that?
I'm trying to get
That
to the
happened
ball.
in a hurry.
I want to get my
Sudden,
5th sack of the
explosive,
season.
Gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will
Let's
bring it
go,
back.
baby.
It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking
believe it or
on all
not,
3 phases right there. The defense
I
doing its
still have my
part with the
Madden
pick
22 career,
it's
and I'm the
absolutely
running
been the
back for the
definition
Jets.
Of a start
And
that
the
you
Jets
would
on
pick
that
for
game
yourself
were
and
like
for your team,
stacked.
right? And I have
But
a feeling
real life Jets and this version of the Jets suck.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
I'm trying to get some tackles. Like, give a man a chance. You know, I might just take a... I might just...
Now Hall to start
Oh,
the
crap, I
drive.
missed him.
And he'll get this
I might
up
just make a
shy of
special
the 30.
recording of
Now
a Madden
we've got
22
stoppage
episode
an
for you
injured
guys and
player,
release it
that
to the
appears to
channel
be Garrett Wilson,
and see
who
how
is
well it
shaken up
takes
on the
off
play.
and maybe just
We'll get
float
an
back
update
and
when we
forth.
return to MetLife Stadium.
He broke it,
The
his
run
wrist.
got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Hey.
21-0 our score after 1.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh!
And able to get this
Oh,
one across the
so
45
close.
before he's brought down.
Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the 1st.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Play action. It's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now, the Bengals had a remarkable run to the Super Bowl last year, but one team that gave them trouble were these New York Jets. You might remember back in Week 8, it was the Jets rallying behind backup Mike White, who threw for 405 yards and 3 touchdowns, and a 34-31 New York victory over the Bengals.
like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on.
I will say, this is a very challenging career.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half. As this next drive begins 1st and 10. Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chain.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked
Let's
up by
go,
Jesse
boys.
Bates.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
His throw incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Was that the
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan. And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
The Bengals ready to go.
I'm trying to get my 4 tackles. I'm trying to get my 5th sack on this season. Ooh.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Wilson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
Well, we're definitely going to work today, boys.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Open man is Uzomah. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Wilson. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Nice. Nice. Always do cardio at the end. Don't make the mistake by doing cardio before you do anything. You're going to be completely gassed. Save cardio for the end.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They'll play with a lead here to begin this 3rd quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got a man, that's Lazard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They go play action now. Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
Oh, my
and
God.
Some blinders.
Why could he not get up?
Meaning, keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
All Trey Henderson did in his first season in Cincinnati, will set the team's new single-season record with 14 sacks. In his last 2 seasons, one in New Orleans, he's become one of the best in the league.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. They'll go for it. It's Hall.
Damn it.
And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
Damn it.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st down, right back to Hall. He'll take it inside the 25.
This has just been
This defense just
teammates'
continues
game.
to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now Wilson. Able to find Lazard. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an...
The Cincy defense.
Can I get my 4 tackles? Can I get my sack, please?
Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll get this to Lazard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and inches, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama.
Oh my gosh.
A 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down from C.J. Uzama there in New York. They were quick to pounce on him when he hit the open market from Cincinnati. They saw him set career highs across the board in 2021, and they believe his ceiling was even higher. Plays like that reinforce that belief.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hall.
Damn it, I left him wide
Get
open.
this down to about the 37.
Oh.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point, where we're at in the 4th quarter, with how wide this advantage is, for this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contra, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one.
Oh, wait, was that a flag on me?
They want to put together a few more throws like that.
Oh,
and at least
come
have
on.
a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie, and that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
How we doing, stream?
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Cincinnati, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on.
Oh. I'll leave it an open day. Try to keep the time a little short. Ugh. Who are we playing? The Dolphins. Yeah, I like that. We'll go with that. Binga bonga bonga binga bonga bong.
Tonight,
It's prime time.
The Bengals defense had to go here, coming off a game where they allowed just 3 points. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Bengals, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air.
Gosh,
and they
missed
came away
by
with 5 interceptions in that one.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On the carry, this is Myles Gaskin. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. And they're playing with a lead here in this first quarter as this drive gets underway.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43.
Tua now on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 69 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses have better focus on.
On second down, this is Edmonds. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. They'll run with Edmonds again. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Gosh.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
What are we doing?
6-0 our score after 1.
I just don't know what I'm doing different from
2
the last
first downs
stream.
have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And this one is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because
the Cincy defense set to go to work here. They'll start by looking at a 1st and 10 at the 25. Tua now on first down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now we'll run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively.
I'm trying here. I do not know what is going on. Like, I'm trying to get the quarterback. I'm trying to get my milestones.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Because I need 3 more. I need 3 more sacks. That's all I need.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds.
Oh my gosh.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their
Y'all
runners.
don't understand how much
Coach
passion
told me
I'm
before,
putting
they
into
always
a
told his
video
runners,
game.
run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
We'll take it.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Oh, if I would have just stayed right down the middle, I would have got it.
Pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 2nd and 10, Tua. On the screen, this is Edmonds. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
Oh, my Lord.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, set, flat, 95.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Come on, boys.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Sanders' kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24.
Lord. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing different.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable 3rd quarter lead as this next drive begins 1st and 10. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he can
I
only
just
manage
figured
to
out
get a
how to switch the
couple.
camera.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, let's go.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to pass to him. And this is going to be
this is going to help me.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've
Figured out how to change the camera. This might just help. Let's see.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds.
Oh, I wanted to go tackle him. My guy just stopped.
Before he's out of bounds. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, they run with Edmonds.
I do not know what happened to the camera.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Oh, come on.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Tua. And that will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Got lucky with that one.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38, Tua. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
What?
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Here's Tua. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. The 20.
Let's go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
I'll take it.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Tua going to throw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD.
Oh. I barely even clipped him. Did you guys see that?
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Wilson's got it complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Over the middle,
just
and it's
stayed right
incomplete.
there.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Daxton Hill picks it off.
There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD.
Let's go.
Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track.
Ready, straight.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. One final try for Tagovailoa. And he completes it to Wilson. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads.
Welcome on in, everybody, for catching the later end. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part of this. Be sure to hit the like button. Get the YouTube video out faster.
And I think both sides
and
compete against
subscriptions
each
are
other
free.
all the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bengals, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens.
Welcome in, Ken Fo. Happy to have you here. Thank you for coming into the stream. Much appreciated. Hit the like, subscribe, and share the video. Hey mods, you know what to do. Oh, come on. Oh, let's try this again. How is Joe Mixon getting past me? You click their comment, hit the little 3 dots, and you can delete, and you can put in timeout, you can mute, you can block. Oh, come on. I think I'm about to switch over to Call of Duty. Oh my god.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180.
Oh my. Oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. 180. Stop. On one, ready?
Yeah, he should be fine. I'll do one more game. I'm gonna switch over to Call of Duty. Just for a little bit. Ew, the dirty birds.
tonight.
No, Baltimore's the Dirty Birds.
From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland.
The Bengals defense out to go to work here. Sensational a week ago in the victory. They'll start with the option. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Boyle here.
Oh, my Lord.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Oh, this is going to be one of those games.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running back.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when it...
We'll give it a try. Once I jump the call, you just jump into the lobby.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Logan Wilson in there to drop him for a loss on the play. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And all the way
inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run here with Edwards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
I can get a tackle, but I need my sacks.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here. Now they'll begin by trying to defend a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Injuries delayed Rashad Bateman's arrival into the Baltimore Ravens lineup in 2021, but he still put up 515 yards in 12 games as a rookie. The Ravens do believe a 1,000-yard season is more than possible from their first rounder in 2022. Here, he gets them a 1st down.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Nonsense.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson.
That one complete to Prochet. And he's going to be right down just outside the 10.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Trey Hendrickson. What
Big
a play
dog.
by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw here. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Tucker's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
I'm trying everything I can on my end.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this 3rd quarter as this next drive gets underway. And they'll begin by running the option. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Room here to run. And they're going to have this across
Oh, my Lord.
midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Oh, come on, guys. Stop this guy.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Jackson going to run again.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Logan Wilson
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Tucker's kick is good, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
Come on, offense. Score some points on the board.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They're going to need to limit the first downs here with this drive already starting not far from midfield at the 40-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
To throw is Jackson.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Everybody's
The decision
still
to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's taken in by Duvernay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson will throw again. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, that's complete to John Ross. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. On the move past the 40. And he will bring it back.
That pretty much just sealed the deal.
Bengals TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They put in a very good shift so far. This one. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much
just
fun.
Just going to keep it going. I know it's labeled bad and all that, but we're going to just go straight to Call of Duty.
You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Cincinnati, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints.
Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll...
Who dat? Who dat? Drew Brees. Who dat? Hey, 2 skill points. I don't know. Do we want to do... Alright, it is Call of Duty time, y'all. Give me a second if the screen goes blue, okay? Switching over games.